I'm joined by Raed Mahmoud, Regional Operations Director. Mr. Raed, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you and welcome to Kadmous International School.
Thank you. Mr. Raed, could you tell us something about yourself in terms of your career path, starting with your education?
When I graduated from a high institute in Lebanon with a degree in mechanical aviation. This was my first degree that I studied. And after working 2 years in this domain, I didn't see myself there. So I moved into management and I studied diploma in management. Then traveled to Dubai to pursue a job there, and I joined the Shwaifat school for an admin position. After few years, I transferred to Kurdistan, and I studied at Harvard diploma in education. I've been here for 18 years now. I'm managing the Iraq operation and Azerbaijan operation at Sadis Education Services. We have around 14 schools in the region, and this is where we are now. One of the Sadis schools that it was lately opened, I think the past 5 years. So I've been here for 5 years in The Hague.
Very good. What advice would you give to a fresh university graduate who is preparing to entering in the workforce?
You know, the world is changing a lot, and the demand on jobs, it's shrinking because the opportunities are not, especially in our region. Before, the workforce used to be mainly at the public sector. Nowadays, we're witnessing a shift from the public sector to the private sector, especially with a lot of international companies coming into the game. These companies would like to see people, or would like to hire people that they have certain qualifications and they have certain professions that might not be, that it's different than the public sector. So for those students, they should make sure that they develop skills like adaptability. They develop skills like ever learning. They should always be a continuous learners in order to meet the job's requirements.
We promote gender equality for men and women all across Kurdistan. So this question, and I wanted your opinion on this one, how important is it for young women, especially here in Kurdistan, to excel in a male-dominated industry? And what advice would you give to be successful?
I came to Kurdistan 18 years back, and I've witnessed a shift into a lot of traditions and a lot of things that people used to do in Kurdistan. Now they're changing a lot. I have an opinion in this. Job opportunities. It's not linked to gender. It's linked to how much you have the qualifications to fight for this, to be able to get the job. Okay, so what helps the female in the region to get such job and to be able to compete for it is quality education. The minute they are at a high level of quality education, and they have the high level of quality education, they will be able to compete to any job available. And I think the government in Kurdistan took a lot of steps ahead of other parts in Iraq when it comes to this gender equality in finding jobs. But still, there's a place where the woman should step into finding the quality education, going to majors that they have the ability to get jobs in. So it's regardless if it's a male or a female, okay, the jobs available in the market, it's for everyone. But how much you have the qualifications to do that, this is where the game is.
For a fresh graduate that just graduated from high school who is indecisive in picking their major or going to a college or a university, what advice would you give a fresh graduate from high school entering the college world and picking their major?
No, this is something that I've been doing for the past 15 years. Always I have students in my office asking me about the major that I can do, and if you want me to answer this, it's too hard to answer it. Too hard to answer it because it all depends on what do they like. It's not what my mom or my dad or my neighbor, it's what do I like to do, where I see myself. And definitely, as I said, the world is changing a lot. So you need to look at the jobs needed in the future. This is how you put yourself, this is how you situate yourself in a way that always thinking of, and if you want to do well at any job that you do, you want to like this job. You need to have passion doing this job. So if you have a passion to do this job, regardless of the job, you will do it well, and you will have your right path into the major that you want to do. So basically, don't be influenced by anyone. Don't be influenced by any of your neighbors, any of your parents and okay? You have to do what you like to do. You have to always check what's the future, okay? What are the jobs in the future? What do you need to do in the future? And then go for it.
Well, thank you so much, Mr. Raed, for joining us. We really appreciate it. Thank you.
Thanks a lot. Thank you.